Hello everyone, I'm Chestic44, also known as Fly, and welcome to this Let's Play of Pillars of Eternity 2, Deadfire. Last episode we went and explored the last of the things that were around here down in the southwest. Mostly. I think there may have been one island that we haven't been to yet. Either way, with that done, I think the next thing we should probably do is take a look at the Kuo-Rokuhu island chain. But I also kind of just want to get this area completely mapped out and say, hey, this is all seen. Because I don't think there's really going to be anything else in the southwest. So I think that's what we're going to do. I am going to head directly west and basically say this whole southeast quadrant is explored. Just get the entire map uncovered. Because I am a completionist and that's the kind of thing I do. I want to get everything seen and explored. And if we end up fighting someone like Ohero, who I believe is someone we actually have we might have a bounty for him, I'm not certain. But he's named, so we're gonna take care of him. Plus he's level 9, which is a much lower level than we are. Onwards! Yeah, look at that. 3 of them immediately exploded. Yeah, this is not a problem at all. Everyone's dying. Everyone's going down. Yep, Ohero. We did have a bounty for him. There goes that one. Just a few more. One more. He's being a tough one. And he's down. There we go. That wasn't hard. Excellent. Take all and continue. Alright. Ohero, where are we going to need to report in for that one? Serpent's Crown and Nekataka. Got it. For now, though, let's finish exploring the southeast quadrant. Okay, there's that edge. We'll go ahead and skim the edge so that we can say, hey, it's been skimmed. At least I can speed up the sailing so it goes relatively quick. The Windless Wastes. Oh. Splintered Reef. I think that is connected to a quest, so we're not going to go to that. And that's Harbinger's Watch, which is DLC content. The Dead Flow. Alien Trading Company, go ahead and ignore it. You hear a knock at the door to your quarters. Oh. You're not long at sea when Vector appears at your door, wiping away sweat with a rag. Begging your pardon, Captain. We've been at sea for a while now, but you've not been in a state fit for speaking for most of it. The sailor glances over his shoulder, then back to you. This crew is going to be taking your orders. You might want to make a proper introduction. Let everyone know what you're about. Are you saying I've got something to worry about? No, Captain, it's just tradition and the sociable thing to do. I mean, we've been at sea for frickin' months at this point. Has Have I not spoken to people? Okay. Vector calls the crew together on deck. A small group of sailors hang languidly from the rigging, perch on crates, and sit against the rails. Their eyes turn to you as you stride onto the deck. Welcome aboard the Vixen, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Laniara, your captain. Glad to have you, Captain, Oswald cries, eliciting nods from several other crew members. Doru smiles at you from above crossed arms and Tilla claps lightly. Get your asses back to your stations before I start throwing people overboard. No, no. I plan to run a clean ship. We're not pirates, and we're not raiders. Aye, Captain, Oswald cheers, sparking chuckles. Vector claps and the rest of the crew join in, smiling and nodding. Seraphin's not happy. But, hey, one morale. Kreath steps forward. Pardon me asking, Deadfire, but what exactly is the ship's mission in the Deadfire? Aethys leaves a trail of destruction and despair in his wake. It's up to us to set things right. She crosses her arms. I am not about to go against my god. But it can't hurt to alleviate any suffering that inadvertently results from his mission. Tilla whispers a prayer but nods all the same. Vector steps forward. The good work and done well and coin fairly earned. Oswald cheers and the other mates smile and nod. The crew split up, returning to their duties as the ship, your ship, sails on, slicing through the bright blue waters of the Deadfire. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we already did that, and there's an island here. I did not realize there was an island here. Okay. Looks like they... Oh, geez, storm! Okay, this island seems to just have a bunch of things. Okay, well, it's stuff we can pick up, so there's that at least. And a shipwreck. Yep, sift through the wreckage. Lord Darren's Volge. Lord Darren's Volge? Oh! A soulbound poleaxe. 10% chance on hit with the weapon to activate lightning strikes. Barbarian Druid Fighter. Well, none of us are going to be using that, so... Okay. And the storm is just lingering out here. Okay, you guys, you're slavers. I'm not going to deal with you right now. And that's the edge of that bit. Alright, let's uncover more of this. There's that bit, down this way. Yes, just ignore me, slavers. Just ignore me. Unless you want to die, which, I mean, good on you if you choose to die. A derelict ship. We got the Black Isles. What do we got here? A knock at your cabin door interrupts your reading. Kreath stands outside, looking like someone who's just lost a bet. Captain, you'd best come topside. There's a ship on the horizon. Looks derelict. Kreath leads you up to the forecastle, where a small gaggle of hands have gathered. Pawing a holy symbol, Doru points towards port. It's a bad omen, Captain. We should give them over to the Lady of Lament, or there'll be trouble, mark my words. Himani chuckles. We don't even know if they're dead, much less what fills their holds, and you want to sink them. Seraphin shakes his head at Himani. Kreath ain't fountain out the mouth. Disease all know, a ship dead at sea ain't often nothing but trouble. The ship in question lists upon the waves, its sails pulled in. Topping the mast is a green flag, the symbol of a ship carrying disease. You see no movement on its deck. You pull out your spyglass and examine the derelict. Nothing moves above deck, and you spot a corpse sprawled out on the forecastle. A few more seconds examination reveals another further aft. Beneath the plague signal, you see a flag depicting a lit candle in an open doorway. You recognize it as the emblem of the Kind Wayfarers. Your thoughts, Tilla? No one has signaled. Anyone on that ship is likely beyond help. That ship is a hazard, Captain, and not just to any who come across it. Not to tell you your business, but I'd advise sinking it before someone gets it in their head to board it. We survived the last plague, but I feel like we shouldn't, tempt things. Prepare the cannons, send it to the ocean's floor. Doru chants and Andrei dirge while the cannoneers ready the guns. As their song rises in volume, the Vixen fires a volley that hits the derelict right at the waterline. After the ship has vanished into the depths, the crew return to their duties with quiet conviviality. Hey, worthless idiot gained a rank. Huzzah. Alright, cover this bit of map. Let's keep sailing around. What is this? Looks like it's saying the Windless. Oh, we found the compass on the map. Good. Yeah. The Windless Wastes, I think. You find 2 of your crew members playing a game in the hold. You're examining cargo in the hold when the sound of whispers and muted laughter draws you deeper into the darkness. You carefully round a stack of crates to find Arena and Amani engaged in a round of Orland's Head. Hello, Captain. We're putting down copper on Orland's Head if you're looking to join around. I think I remember this from one thing we did. Sure, I can play around. Mayhaps we might be throwing the daggers at the hands instead. Seraphim crosses his arms. Arena cants her head. But the carving doesn't have hands. Hands as in deckhands, as in you fathom-addled barnacle arse. Oh, we're far too large to make good targets, Seraphim. Arena shrugs, then looks to Amani. Fantastic, I'll sit this one out. I don't like losing coin. Arena chuckles, produces a dagger, and spends an unnecessary length of time aiming the shot before loosing it at the Orlan. The dagger sinks into the Orlan's ear, and Amani chuckles. That's 7 points for Arena, Captain. Can you top that? Arena retrieves the dagger, wiping the blade on the pants leg before passing the weapon to you, handle first. Your turn, Captain. Let's see how you fare against the dreaded Orlan. Go for the nose. You let the dagger fly, and with a heavy thump lodge it into the Orlan's ear. A hit, Captain. That's 7 points for you. Arena chuckles, produces a dagger, and spends an unnecessary... Okay. The Orlan's skin, and Amani chuckles. That's 1 point for Arena, Captain. Can you top that? Nose again. Hey, 10 points. 2 points for Arena. Nose again. 2 points for me. Amani rubs their palms together. Final score is 10 for Arena and 19 for the captain. Looks like our captain's the winner. Arena chuckles, shaking her head, and passes over the purse. Thanks for the game, Captain. I'll get you next time, mark my words. For now, we'll get back to our duties. And a little extra morale. Oh, looks like there's actually something in the sea here. I'll take a look at it in a minute. The Maramara Trench. You know what? I'm just gonna drop down a save so that I have one, and then we'll take a look at this. Give me a second. Alright, so what is this? The choppy seas stretch towards the horizon, curls of dark blue capped with lines of foamy white. Captain, there's something in the water to port! Off the port side rail, you see a dark shadow rising from the depths. The water splits around a hump of thick, mottled skin. With a sound like a horn blown underwater, 2 powerful jets of spray erupt from the creature's back. Identify it. The thick, rounded head suggests a baleen whale of some kind, likely a bowhead. Thoughts, crew? Tongue flicking across chapped lips, Tilla says, "That's a wall face, Captain. Best whale for hunting in the whole Deadfire." "More likely a bowhead. You see that V-shaped snout? It's on account of having 2 blowholes." "That doesn't make it any worse hunting." "It does if it drives and sinks our skiff." Doru steps back, appalled. "It's like one of Ngati's children, and squander this blessing." "A whale I think we can hunt. Grab your spears and prepare for a hunt." Tilla whoops happily as shield sister Dahlia snaps out a salute. The crew rush to lower the skiff. Their oars churn the water. Harpoon in hand, Tilla leaps from the skiff, using the downward momentum to drive the weapon into the beast's flesh. The creature thrashes, its tail slapping Tilla from its back and into the water. The line from the harpoon to the skiff goes taut as the whale drags the skiff along. Ooh. If the whale dives, they're in trouble. Deckhand say not. Let it go. Shield Sister Dahlia swears but cuts the harpoon line. With a final blast from its blowholes, the beast slips beneath the water, leaving you on the churning sea. That could have gone a little better, and one of our men are unfortunately wounded. And it's the surgeon! Need to find someone else who's a surgeon. Don't we have another surgeon somewhere? Eld Engrim's a surgeon. Dahlia's a surgeon. That's our best surgeon who's wounded. Alright. Let me put someone else in there. I think we have another cannoneer. No. Deckhand. No. Alright, we'll have to do without a deckhand. 20% heal rate. That's basically gonna cut 1 day off. Which does kinda suck a bit. Well, I can go ahead and put these on. Yeah, that'll do for now. I really need to get a lot more, drinks. Yeah, 20% heal rate, that is not really much. We don't have another surgeon who's any better. It had to be the surgeon. Alright. Take the extra day. You'll be fine. Repair supplies, not bad. I think we've just about fully explored this. And there we go. Alright, southeast section completely explored. Let's go back to Neketaka and turn in the bounty we picked up. Serpent's Crown we need to go to for it. Oh boy! Watch out for the storm, thank you. And here we are. Alright. So Serpent's Crown is where we need to go. I think the person we need to talk to might actually be in the palace. So I should have actually gone directly to the palace instead. Let me, upper floor of the palace. Alright, we can get there easily enough. Come on. Let's see, I think... Or is he right over here? There he is, Barati.
The belly of the great
I've dealt with O'Hara.
Akira, and the seas grow quiet while Tangaloa grows fat on outsider meat.
Barati sighs heavily and passes you payment. What other bounties you have?
The great eel swims toward Rafik, the Redbeard. But the Principe captain outpaces even the gods. Rafik sinks Wana's ships for joy and plunder. This cannot stand.
I've already dealt with Rafik.
Tangaloa relishes any good meal. But I say justice makes for a savory dish. You served up a mighty feast, and the great eel's belly swells for a time. Until it hungers again, Barati's work is done.
Barati inclines his head and says no more. Well, there we go! So, no more bounties from him. Perfectly fine by me. How are we on money, now that I think about it? We have a lot of money. We have a number of things we can sell. You know... I do remember... So, I looked up the, whatever they're called. The... bound weapons that you can get. And I remember there is one that I actually missed out that is located here. On, Nekataka. So... I think we're gonna go get it. We need to go to the Gullet. We need to go to Delver's Road. No. I think we can get to it... I think the Undercroft is the easiest way to reach it. It's located in the old city, I believe. Alright, we gotta make the long run over to here. Actually, why make the run? We can get to it this way, I think. Use the ropes to shimmy across. Nice and easy. That saved me a bit of time. Old city ruins. Yes, I'm using information I looked up. Hush. It's up here. There's a camp up in here. I can see the walls. Whatever we fight is gonna be easy to deal with. Aha! Here we are. A small path that I hadn't seen.
Look at this. Leave it to me.
Cracked and half-chewed bones lie among the dormant coals.
Hey! Stop! What are you doing, you fat-fingered oaf? Put me down!
The sword twists and turns in your hand, trying in vain to wriggle out of your grasp. The word Modweir is etched and gilded at the base of the blade. Ah! It speaks!
Oh, it speaks.
It mimics your voice in a mocking, sing-song manner.
Idiot.
It mumbles under its breath.
I like this sword. Can we keep it?
Keep your filthy paws off me.
Modweir huffs in irritation and turns over in your hand.
Now, if you don't mind, I'm waiting for someone very important who is definitely coming back any day now, and you won't want to be here when she does.
The Master Animancer responsible for your condition, I presume?
No, that would be a man known across Aora as the Great Wizard. None of your fucking business. Have you heard of him? I'm waiting for my owner, obviously.
Modweir groans.
It's really a wonder you've managed to survive to the ripe old age of whatever you are, being this stupid.
A belligerent sword. Fascinating.
But my owner, she was really great. I mean, is really great. Her calluses felt so good on my grip. Oh, I can do things with the sword you wouldn't believe.
Well, show me. I'm a quick study. Modweir makes dramatic retching noises, pretending to throw up.
Actually, Even though you're clearly little more than a ham-handed half-wit, maybe you can do something for me. I'll let you handle me, but only under one condition. You have to help me find my owner. Okay?
It presses itself into your palm, slowly warming to your touch. It's a deal.
But only until you find my owner. You got that?
You heft the sword, testing its weight. It's a finely wrought weapon, though it has seen better days. All it needs is a bit of polishing. You scabbard it and continue on your way. And go ahead and loot everything else here.
Sure.
Something there, something's there, and there. Okay. Modweir. One-handed sword. It's fine, jealous, restricted to the Watcher, and emotional. 20% damage dealt as burn when above 50% health, and 20% damage dealt as freeze when below 50% health. Oh, we can talk to him.
What do you want?
Who were you before you were put in this sword?
None of your god's damn business.
Animats rarely retain their consciousness, let alone their memories. You're different.
Nice of you to notice.
You hear what can only be a sneer edge Modweir's voice.
I was a ruler beyond compare. Handsome, just, exceedingly well-muscled, beloved of my subjects and favored by Wodika.
Very funny.
In truth, I don't know who I was. So far as I can remember, I've always been a sword. Whatever memories I had of a time before, they're gone.
And who is your owner?
A much better swordswoman than you, to start.
Well, there has to be more to her than that. How'd she come by those skills?
Killing troublesome animancers, mostly.
Behind Modweir's words curl a cat's mischievous smile.
She was an agent of Dunnard Row, at least for a while. Her name is Ingfrith.
Okay then. So, you are not really a bad sword. The other one is exceptional. Yes. But this one will improve as I bind it. So let's bind it. Yes, bind it. Kill one Kith with the Modweir to unlock the next level. That shouldn't be too hard. We're going to be fighting bounties at sea and the like. This will happen easily enough. Rod of fine steel and engraved with gilded Eld Aderin runes that read Modweir, this blade would have been a fashionable Deerwooden noble's favorite accessory 20 years ago. Time has been rather unkind to it, however. The delicate filigree relief in its pommel has been scored by accident and violence, and the tightly wound leather of its hilt is stained with patches of old blood. For all that, the blade itself is sharp and curiously warm to the touch, and the tongue of the soul inside it is sharper still. Where it's from and who might have forged it are mysteries the sword has little interest in illuminating, though it does speak with a lively Deerwooden twang, a fact that tells you more about its origins than it has any intention of doing itself. Well, we'll use that, and I'll keep the other sword just in my, just in there. Oh, that's drugs, that's what that is. Alright, you are going to go on there, you are going to go on there, and there we go. Okay, and now, the long, long run in order to get out of here. Which, I may as well do off-camera, because... What do you mean I'm in combat? I'm not in combat. Alright, but yeah, I'll do that off-screen. Run back to the ship. But that'll be and next episode we'll make our way towards the island chain. Koe-o-Rakuhu island chain? Something like that. But that'll be in the next episode. So, until then, I am Chester44, also known as Fly. That is Laniara, Adair, Jolti, Seraphin, and Takehu. This has been a Let's Play of Pillars of Eternity 2, Deadfire, and I shall see you all next time.